collaboration is very, very key. So I want to advise everyone sitting hearing me right now that if you are not thinking of collaborating, now is the time for you to start thinking about it. If you have the money to make that film, do not put it alone. Get your friends together that you can trust, get into a partnership and do it together. That way you share the risk and also share the profit. I was in America the same 3 weeks ago. I mean, in the last 3 weeks, I've entered 12 planes. My head is so big right now. I'm like everywhere talking and talking. And most of the time, when people invite me, they want me to talk about morals. They want me to talk about the creative industry. They want me to talk about culture because I'm big on that. Because I believe that a people without a culture is a lost generation. And we need to begin to let people know that Africa is very rich. We have good food, we have rich clothes, we have everything that they don't have, and they are jealous of us, trust me. They come to Africa, they steal our thing, they turn it around, they sell it to us. Why are we not utilizing the things that we have, if we have it in abundance? I was in London in July, receiving the most devoted industry leader award. I wore something like this. In Canada on the 24th of September, receiving award, I wore something like this. This is what I wear in what stages. If you don't like it, I don't care. This is my culture, and I'm going to shove it in your face the way you put your clothes on my face. And again, I always tell people, if you don't want your children to see what is on the internet, we need to begin to create things we want them to see. Because the internet is good, it's bad. Now we need to pick the good things in the internet and leave the bad ones. We need to create content. As a filmmaker, all you need is your phone. There is no excuse. Even if you don't have money to make big film, get a phone. What are you good in? What stories are you good in telling? Use your phone to tell it and put it out there. You will be shocked at who is saying it and who is going to tell you to come and pitch for funds to make that film into a big screen that people can watch. So let's start putting content that we want people to see. Let's start putting that one so that you can suppress their own. I took my son to the US in 2018, and my brother, who is an American citizen, said to me, "Oh, you have to leave God's time for me." I said, "For what? For what? Is it this student that will come and just call your name and say, instead of calling you mommy, they just call you queen?" No, we don't raise such kids in Africa. I'm taking him back, and I took him back. I take him to London, I take him back, because I want him to finish secondary school and university in Africa. Then you can probably go abroad and do masters and get from them and come back and put it there. A lot of people will say, "Why haven't you lived abroad? What am I doing there? If I can stay in Africa and make sure Africa works, why do I want to live abroad? If all of us go abroad, who is going to remain?" We have a very big opportunity in Africa. We need to just be patient. We need consistency. We need to be patient. It's key. We need to up our game. We need to be creative. We need to put our content in front of people. Whether they like it or not, they will see it. There is no excuse, like I said. You're using a phone. You have internet. Carry it every morning and make a video. I've been here for 2 days. I've practically videoed everything about Cebu, and I'm going to post it on my page. People are going to know about this place through me. And that is what people should be doing. There are so many things that are flying around about Mali that the film industry, the creative space, needs to correct, because only the creative space can correct that. A lot of people think that when you walk around Mali, you are going to be shot. That somebody is just going to come and meet you and point a gun and kill you. I've been here, nothing has happened. It took me 3 hours from Bamako to this place. Nothing happened. It's a peaceful country. We need to tell people, because these people want us to just be there so that they can come and steal our gold, steal our clothes, steal everything from us. So they keep creating chaos for us. We would not allow that. We need to come together. Whether you're Nigerian, you are Malian, you are from Senegal or wherever, Kenya or whatever, we are all Africa. And Africa must remain one, because together is powerful, but divided, they are going to rule over us and continue to put us under their feet. And it is time for us to say no and use this creative hub to correct that. The foundation so far here is doing a lot, but I think government needs to come on board with them. Government needs to provide grants. What I think the solution is right now is for government, through the foundation, create a workshop where they're going to bring people to teach producers how to produce good quality films, actors how to act and create, makeup artists, costumiers, and all of that. But when you talk about the creative industry, it's not just producers, it's not just actors, it's not just directors, it's everybody, it's even the makeup artists, it's even the fashion designers, it's also the hairdresser, people that make hair, it's also those tailors who make our clothes. Everybody make up the creative industry. So the government needs to use the foundation, get professionals to come train these people who are willing to go into this business, and then after the training, give them grants, some stipends, and give them 7 days benchmark to create content. It does not have to be a long content, it has to just be maybe small skits, and then they have those people who came to train them, supervise those productions, and then put everything on YouTube. You're going to see that Mali is going to be open for the world to see. Nigeria is so big today, I can tell you categorically. Nigeria is on the world map because of Nollywood. Nollywood is what put Nigeria on that space that people are seeing today. And we did it with our sweat and blood. The government really didn't help us. They just started looking at the industry now and doing small things by creating loans, grants, single-digit loans for us. This is what we producers came together and did on our own. Through our sweat and blood, we sold our houses, our cars, some of us went bankrupt, some of us became people who squat with people just because we wanted to create and tell our stories. But it's paying off. We have Netflix in Nigeria now, we have Amazon, we have people making big films and making money from it. Did it start one day? No, it has been a journey. So Mali needs to do the same thing and put, I hope the president is listening. He needs to do something. It's gone at those days when people just come to power and just make noise. We need to begin to see action. They need to match their words with their action. And I'm saying that the only solution for the creative industry to strive in Mali is for the government to come on board with the foundations that are into the creative sector. They can't do it alone, because if you let the government run it, people are just going to be there to steal that money. So they need to do it through the foundation that are already on ground, tested and trusted for so many years. This is a foundation that has started over 20 years, and I think that they have been trusted and they can do much more if they get even more support from the government. I'm not so sure if the government is supporting, but if it's supporting, I want the government to do more, to this sector so that the sector can grow, because they will be doing themselves a lot of good. If, for instance, they partner with Nigeria and Nigerian filmmakers come here to shoot film, they're going to be making money. They're going to be bringing money into the system. However you look at it, transporting culture across lines is something that brings money to both countries and to everybody involved. Because they're going to come here to shoot the movies, there's no way they will bring all their cast from Nigeria. So the local people here are also going to benefit. As they're benefiting, they're going to pay taxes. So the government also is going to make a lot of money by so doing. So I'm just urging everybody to come on board. Let's do this together. I am Nigerian, but I belong to Mali too because I'm African. And if there is anything we can do to support, like I said, I'm the national president of the Association of Movie Producers in Nigeria. My producers are the entrepreneurial side of Nollywood. We are the one that employs everybody in the value chain, from the actor, the director, to what have you. And over 90% of the producers in Nigeria belong to my association. I'm their president. And it's something that we can drive together. If we really want to do it, we can go into partnerships that brings producer to this place to make movies and open. We are the ones that open the Ghana industry that you see today. The movie industry in Ghana was grown and nurtured by the Nigerian producers. And even Ghanaians, they can't deny it. It's a big industry making a lot of money today. We did it and we can still do it here. If we decide to go into this partnership and start talking about the things that matter to us, let's leave what is on social media. Everything on social media is fake. We have to begin to push those narratives that we want people to see. Now we go out, we eat their food. When our food is the best food, you see our olden days people, they live up to 100 and something. It's because of the food, because they went to farm. Today, nobody wants to go to farm. Everybody wants to make money and drive G-Wagon. How do you make money if you don't even work? It's crazy. Sitting in front of you, I'm a woman, but I do more than 6 different businesses. I sell charcoal, and I'm in the industry. I sell charcoal, I sell clothes, I do, you know, when you do parties and people wear uniform, our people, they call it ashwebi. I do it for parties. I do a lot of things. I do not only do creative industry. I do other things to also bring money to support myself in the creative industry. Why can't we do that? If you're not making it as an actor, try writing. If you're not making it as a writer, try doing makeup. Everybody wants to be in front of camera. No, where is your strength? What is that thing that you know? Because everybody God created, God gave a gift. You must locate your gift and use it. It's very, very important. Locate your gift and use it. Everybody must not be an actor. Everybody must not be a producer. You can be good as a technical person, as a cameraman. Look for that gift and channel your energy to it, and you begin to see where you go from there. So for me, I think that these are the things we need to begin to look at. Otherwise, we're going to lose our children, we're going to lose ourselves, we're going to lose everything that matters to us. Just coming to this place and seeing how they made these whole buildings and everything in a local way is exciting. I'm happy to see these things that we don't really necessarily see. Now everybody wants to do the POP and everything. It's crazy. So we need to begin to look at our culture. I was in the place where we got that place where we